Over the weekend, KD responded to one tweet saying, quote, "This bleep a holiday now?" And one fan tweeted, quote, "KD is still out here defending his Warriors move. KD, give it up." To which Durant responded with, quote, "It's man's out here still offended. Let it go." Oh, KD, loving that social media life. Shannon, looking back on the decision 5 years ago, did KD make the right call?
Yes, because it made him a champion. It was the right choice for him. It was the right choice for his legacy, Skip, because he got 2 championships and 2 finals MVPs. Because it's shows like this, and it's people like myself and others that have constantly said that if a player does not have a championship, his greatness is somehow diminished. Kevin Durant no longer wanted to hear that he's the greatest player that's never won a championship. He got the championships, and so now you criticize him for how he got them. You criticize him for not having them, and then you question the manner in which he got them. You can't have it both ways. But, Katie, you got to understand, when you are a transcendent player, dates are remembered. June 26, 2003. You know what that date is, Skip? That was the day LeBron James was drafted. July 10th. July 8th, I think, 2010. That was the decision. When Jordan, I'm back. Every year that comes around. When Magic Johnson made his announcement in November 7th of 1991, that's the company that you're in, KD. You are a transcendent player. So anything that you've done will... When you drop that 49-point triple-double, guess what? 10 years from now, in the playoff, they're going to say, on this day, Kevin Durant did that. KD, you got to take the good with the bad, bruh. You can't fight every battle, or you'll be at war with yourself for the rest of your life. You made a decision that was in the best interest of Kevin Durant. When you lay your head on your pillow at night, if you can sleep easy with that, because you can't appease everybody. Even if you had stayed in Oklahoma City, some people still weren't going to like you, KD. You made the right decision. You made the best decision for Kevin Durant. You are a champion. No one can take that away from you. Let them question how you became a champ. You are a champion. How you became that is unimportant.
Okay, so I hear everything you just said, but I'm going to go up several notches on this. It wasn't just a good move that Kevin Durant made, but now in hindsight, 5 years of hindsight, it was like all-time great.
Yeah.
Didn't come across that way in the very beginning. I liked it then, but I didn't love it.
Right.
But I knew for a fact he had decided, per a source very close to him, that he just couldn't win with Russell as his primary decision maker in Oklahoma City. They'd gone as far as they could go together.
Right.
And Kevin looked up and said, wait a second, I'm entering my 10th year in this league. And to your point, I'm ringless, man.
Right.
And I'm risking, if I recommit here, I'm risking going 3, 4 more years without a ring. And all of a sudden I'm in year 14 and 15. And what am I going to do?
Right.
So he says, well, wait a second. This team is begging me to come there.
Right.
In fact, they're all flying all the way across country from the Bay Area to Long Island over the 4th of July to come all the way out to the tip of Long Island.
Yeah, in the Hamptons. Interrupted that man's vacation.
And it's far. It's far from even JFK or LaGuardia. It's like 2.5, 3 hours to drive out there.
Yes.
To all the length of Long Island.
Right.
To get to the Hamptons. To wine and dine him and try to convince him that he needs to come save them because they had just blown a 3-1 lead to your guys.
And that's how they phrased it.
Yeah.
KD, we need you to save us.
To save us. And you told me, I'm going to say it one more time, that Draymond fled into the parking lot that night after they lost Game 7 at home, and he was crying crocodile tears and calling KD saying, you've got to come save us.
Got it.
Okay? So he's saying, okay, I'm sure he considered that some people would say, what a weak move, what a lame move to join forces with those guys.
Right.
And by the way, you guys had them down 3 games to 1 in the conference finals, and you blew that, and you're going to join those guys? Yep, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to do it.
Watch this. And it got all the way to that finals, that first year with Golden State, and we went to those finals, as you recall, when we went to Cleveland for games 3 and 4. Obviously, they won the first 2 at home.
Right.
And I thought Kevin Durant had the weight of the NBA world on his shoulders, his very thin shoulders, because everybody was waiting for him to fall on his face in games 3 and 4.
Yes.
And what did he do in game 3? He just took it over, and he made the shot of shots down the stretch. I think we might even have that. Oh, here it is. Right on time. Boom. Clean swish. That was the 3 that turned the tide and put them ahead finally for good.
Yep, put him up by 1.
Yep. And he shot it right in LeBron's grill on a pull-up on a semi-break.
But you.
Huh?
I want you're responsible for this, Skip.
I did that.
Yeah, you did it. Because it was you that said somebody is somehow diminished if they don't have championships. So now guys are going to linking up and getting these championships. And then now people want to criticize, oh, you went, no, whoa. You can't have it both ways. You can't say I'm less than because I don't have one. And then when I get one, says, oh, you didn't earn it. Yeah, you make it seem like he was riding the pine.
Yeah, but as time passes, 20 years from now, 30, 50 years from now, people look back, they don't remember the circumstances. No. Oh, he was back-to-back MVPs.
They had 3 minutes passed, and it was, hey, he got the championship.
Oh.
I mean, we'd have had one. I mean, ain't no telling. We'd have had 2 more, so that'll put LeBron at 6.
Huh.
That'll put LeBron at 6.
How do you figure you'd had 2 more?
Without KD and Golden State, they couldn't see us.
Oh.
Why you think they interrupted that man's vacation?
So that's why he did that.
Do you understand what a
stop Bron's run?
Do you understand what a private jet costs from California to Nantucket to the Hamptons? Do you know? The charter jet, you talk about $25,000, $30,000 an hour for 4, 5, 6 hours, and then interrupt that man's vacation.
I think those Golden State owners could afford that.
Yeah, they could have. Exactly. So, hey. KD made the right decision. But KD, stop trying to fight him, bro.
Okay, this is where I do love Kevin Durant. He drives me crazy, but you've got some of that in you because you'll fight back on the internet. You do.
Yeah, I do.
And you'll fight some nobody. You'll go back and forth with them, and which is dangerous to me because it's slippery slope. You can't win it. You're fighting with somebody you don't need to impress or convince.
Yeah, I just like busting them up sometimes.
Okay. All right, so, again, there are times when I sit back and say, I should fire back. Certainly there are other people out in the business who take shots at me, and I think, I should fire back. And then I say, no, who cares? I don't care what they say. I take my shots right here in this chair. You take yours. We go back and forth. We cross-examine each other, and this is where I take my shots.
But the thing with KD is that I think KD was like, once KD realized that people are already dug in, there are people that believe KD made the right decision, and they're good with it right there. There are some people that believe KD made a weak sauce move, and they're never going to move from there. So once KD realized that everybody's already pledged their allegiances, and they're not moving, it's going to be good. I ain't got no problem with it.
But he's fueled by these little spats on the internet because he'll pick it with anybody. He'll go back and forth, and I'm like, you're Kevin bleeping Durant.
But people make it seem like he a bum. They make it seem like Skip all of a sudden, oh, he got with Golden State and then he became good. No. He was better than everybody they had on their team before he arrived.
That is true.
He was their best player on the team once he was there. It's
that
okay.
Is correct. That is
KD
correct.
he was, as he eloquently said, you know who he is. Kevin Durant.
Okay, but he is the thinnest skinned superstar I have ever closely observed, and it ain't going away.
It might bother him off the court. It damn sure don't bother him on the court because he be lighting people up on the court.
Well, he seems to thrive on it, like he needs it.
Well, they need to get some people that's on the court and probably try to get in his ear like these people on Twitter do, and maybe that can get him out of his game because it doesn't seem to anything affect him on in the game.
No, he's better than ever.
Yeah, so nothing anybody say. But you know what, Skip? They scared. They don't want that. They don't want them problems. Because they, okay, you talking, okay, I'm going to drop 50 on your head, and then what? So everybody just leave him alone. They don't trash talk him. They don't make no justice of him if he falls down or slip. Ain't nobody kid on the bench. You notice that, Skip?
Yeah. So now you're willing to concede he is the best player on the planet. Best player on the planet.
Skip, I defended KD and his right to go back at people. And I'm saying, well, he has to understand that he's a transcendent player, and he did something that was very unique. And so that's going to be there 20 years from now, KD. If you and I both around, they're going to say on this date, Kevin Durant decided to go to the Golden State Warriors.
Sure.
Take it as that should be an honor. That people think about something that you did that you weren't actually on the court.
Yeah.
But a decision that you made still has that impact.
Yeah. It will reverberate forever. Put LeBron right back in his place.
Ah, there you go. This ain't got nothing to do with LeBron.
You said it did.
But you know LeBron's decision. You know what happened, Skip. July 8, 2010.
I liked his decision.
June 26, 2003. That was my birthday. That was my birthday. And you know what happened? Cleveland was forever changed.
I didn't know that day.
You did know that.
You're the only person on earth who knows that day.
You did know it. You did know it. You would try to forget it.
Oh, no, you're never going to forget that one.
You're a hater.
Do the Bucks have any shot against the Suns without Giannis? Chris Broussard will join us. I'm curious what Chris has to say about this next.
No mercy.